Hi everyone, so I'm Lucy Squires. I actually did start in FMCG stacking shelves in Waitrose as my part-time job when I was like sixth form. 6.5 years later, I'm now head of marketing at a sustainable startup called Rubies in the Rubble. Hopefully you tasted some of our condiments at lunchtime, but essentially we make a range of ketchups, mayonnaise and relishes, all out of ingredients that would otherwise go to waste. My aspiration was to go to the University of Leeds and study psychology. And then quite close to kind of submitted my UCAS application, and I was really kind of like just aiming to like smash A levels, get the grades that you need, and then go away to university. And then I started hearing about some boys in my year who had got onto sponsored degrees for accounting firms, which is a lot more common to do kind of PwC and KPMG and kind of organisations like those, where they take school leavers and you can do your degree whilst you work. And these boys, they were smart, but they weren't that smart. And I was thinking, if they can do it, like, why can't I? This sounds so cool. So the next day, kind of Google sponsored degrees, and I saw one from a super large company called Nestle. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. So I applied, not really thinking anything of it, not thinking that I'd necessarily get it, just thought, I might regret it if I don't just do the application and submit it. Anyway, kind of fell through all of the rounds of the application, and the next thing I know, I'm in their head office in Gatwick at a full-day assessment centre. But I was going on holiday with my friends the next day. It was kind of post-A levels, journal exams, and we're going on our kind of a week's holiday to celebrate together. So I was actually thinking, just kind of got to get through this because I don't want to go and have fun with my friends. And I was really surprised that I was in the airport when one of the recruitment partners at Nestle called me and said, if you would love to offer you a place. So it was a...
So you went and worked for Nestle?
Yeah, so I worked at Nestle for just over 5 years. The first 3 years of those was doing a combination of work and studying a full business degree, fully funded by Nestle, with Sheffield Hallam University, whilst also working full-time at their head office in Gatwick. And I'm so happy to be speaking to you today because I'm so passionate about sponsored degrees and different entry points into work.
And then you abandoned Nestle, and you've gone to Rubies in the Rubble.
Yeah.
When did you do that, and what was the decision there?
So I think 5 years at one organisation is quite a long time. And when I applied at 18, you don't really know what the world of work or business is like, and you don't really know that much about yourself. And I was really lucky, actually, that Nestle invested an awful lot into staff to develop their leadership skills and develop their self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and through various training and coaching sessions and discussions with mentors, I was kind of encourage you to think about what drives you on a daily basis, what your purpose is. And I am so grateful for my time at Nestle, but quite quickly realised, actually, I want to work for business that I fundamentally feel absolutely passionate about its existence at my very core. So I actually thought that I would leave and go and work for a charity, and it was by complete kind of randomness that I stumbled across Rubies in the Rubble and went in to meet the team and just fell absolutely in love with the team, but also their mission. And it was the first time that really opened up my eyes to see that businesses can exist for profit, but that profit can arrive from a place of putting social and environmental purpose and progression at the core. So I made the plunge, and it was going from the world's largest food and beverage company to a team of 10 overnight was a huge change to the system.